Okay, so the first topic which we are going to start that are window functions, right? So what are the window functions? These are just like the other functions, but they are used for analytics part. They are also called as analytic functions. Why these functions are used? They are used in SQL to perform some calculations across a set of table rows, right? It will create a separate window for each row. That's why they are called as window functions, right? Uh, okay. The main purpose of using these window functions is somehow related to the current row. Unlike the aggregated functions, like we have already used some aggregated functions like sum, average, minimum, maximum, they give you the summarized value, right? But they will not show that value in front of each record. But here the window functions will give you a separate window for each row. We will see in each, in our practical, there are some very important functions like row number, rank, dense rank, which are also called as ranking functions, right? How to make a function as a window function? There is a syntax. When we will use row number, rank, or dense rank, beside this window functions, we will use the over clause. The over clause will get some parameters like partition by or order by. Partition by is just like we are grouping the records, and the order by will sort your data, just like we have already covered sorting, like sort by ascending, sort by descending. So here in the over clause we will use these parameters, right? So some ranking functions like row number, rank, and dense rank we will let's see in our practical part, and then we will see some comparison functions like lead and lag functions. Lead will access the next lead will access the next value, and lag will use for the previous record. Okay, so all these things you will understand after doing some practical. So this was just a theoretical. I have already written in this presentations. You have to go through these PPTs or theoretical part. Let's do some practical part, and then we can also create window functions. We can also create the aggregate function as a window function as well using the over clause, right? So let me open my workbench. I have reinstalled SQL Server and then workbench because last time it was a technical glitch. So first let me use a simple table to work on that, and then we will use a real-time data set which I have already downloaded, like classic models. You have already seen the classic models dataset, but right now let me use this on a simple table to make you understand. So let me create a database. Let's refresh. So db underscore superstore is the database. In order to use that database, let me write use db underscore superstore. These commands we have already seen in our previous classes, right? When you will select this use db underscore superstore, it will highlight this database. Now we can use this database, right? So in this database, I am going to create a table that is employees, right? And in the employees table, I want to create some columns like employee ID, employee name, department, and employee salary. So let me create this table employees. Now I have created the employees. You can see here log at the result, right? If it is green, it means the query has been successfully executed. Now let me insert some data. So I am going to insert some data like the employee ID 1, then employee name, then department, and then the salary. So let me run this query. Now I have inserted the data. Let me show the data. select all the columns from employees, and here you will see all the columns in the employees table. So these things are already covered in the previous classes, right? Now let's use the ranking functions first. So we are going to cover window functions, right? And window functions are also called as analytic functions. They will create a separate window for each record. How it will create? Like in our previous classes, when we were using the aggregated functions like sum, average. Okay, let me give you the demo as well. So if I want to select average of my employee salary, right? If I want to get the average of employee salary from employees table, when I will run this, it will give a single value, right? So this is the average of all the salaries of the employees. Now, if I want to see this average salary along with all the records of my table, then what I will use, I will select static, means all the columns along with this average salary. Now it will give me an error because we cannot use the average or any aggregated functions with all the columns, right? In order to see all the columns with the aggregated column, I have to use individual column names, like here employee ID, right? Employee salary, and then the aggregated function. If now I will run, it will give me an error. Why? Because we cannot use an aggregated functions without group by clause. We have already seen the group by clause. You will also see here the you can also see here the error that without group by we cannot use any aggregated functions, right? So what I will do, I will use group by, and then I will write the individual columns which I have mentioned in my query, like employee ID and employee salary. And now I can see the aggregated function along with my average salary, right? But here you will find the average salary, right? Here you can see the group by, but you can get the group by on the basis of employee ID as well. So this technique, when we are getting the aggregated columns along with all columns, you are using group by individual columns, right? But what if I want to find all the columns along with the aggregated function, then it will give me an error, right? It is giving me correct, but here you will find that you cannot use the same average, right? It is on the basis of employee ID as well. So in order to work the same average, I want to see for each record. I think someone's mic is unmute. Please mute yourself. Hannah Mohammed. Okay. Now if I want to, now in order to see all the columns along with the average salary, as you all know, average salary will be the same for all the records because we are summarizing the data, right? So to get the average salary along with each record, right? Along with each record, here I want to see the average salary for all the records, the same salary. So what I will do, I will use the window function. Let's use the window function. Select all the columns, and here I want to use the average employee salary. In order to make this function as a window function, I will use this over clause, right? Here I will use the over clause, and let me name this as average salary from employees. Right? Now when I will run this, it will give me the same average salary for all the records, because average is the same, right? You are getting the average, and the average is showing for each row. Means the average is, you can see the display of average is in front of each record. So that's why we call them as a window functions, because it create a separate window for each record. Here you can see a separate window for each record, right? So this is an average, this is a window functions I'm using on aggregated functions. Now if you want to see the maximum or minimum or whatever, any aggregated function, like here I'm going to cover over as now let me give the name as maximum salary or whatever you can name it, and here you will see another column maximum, which is the same maximum, and here you can see with each record. Without window function you cannot see the separate window, right? So here we have used the window function. Now let's use some other parameters of the window function. Like I already told you that window function in the over clause, it takes some parameters. What parameters? Number one, partition by, and the second parameter it will take, which we will be using commonly, that is order by. Now let's suppose I want to see the average salary by grouping on the department. Like I want to see the department wise average salary. So what I will use, I will write order by department. Order by department. Now it will show me the average salary on the basis of department. Let's see. Can you see? Now this is the average salary for data analytics. This is the average salary for the HR department. And this salary is for the IT department. Can you see? Means department wise I can see the salary. Is it clear? Now by default it is showing me the ascending, in the ascending order. But what if I want to see in the descending order? So I can write here descending. When I will write here in the descending format, so all the maximum salaries, means highest salaries, will come first for the department wise, and then the second highest, and then the third highest. Means when separately we were be using order by, previously we used order by separately, but here I am using order by along with the over clause, right? Now here you can also use the partition by as well. You can also use the partition by as well. How? If I want to use the partition by, let me use department, and order by I want to use employee salary, right? So here two main parameters we can use, partition by and order by, in the over clause. Now let's run this. Here you can see the average salary, department wise, right? This is the employee salary and this is the department salary, but on the basis of department you can see. Is it clear? Any question? But before using these, let me show you the ranking functions first, and then we will see these window functions. Ranking functions like the difference between row number, rank, and the dense rank. These are the ranking functions. It gives the ranks to all the columns, right? How we can use these ranking functions? If I want to give a rank to each salary, like if the highest salary, then I will give the rank as 1, second highest 2, third highest 3, right? So I want to give the rank. So how I will use this? I will write here select. Let me write employee name, employee salary, and let me use these ranking functions, row number, right? And using the over clause, I will write here, let me write here order by employee salary in descending, as let me name this as row number RN from employees column, employees table. If I will run this, you will see the rank like 1, 2, 3. So 90,000 is the highest salary. So I have given the rank as 1, 80,000 second highest. Again 80,000, but it is giving a unique number. So row number gives a unique number to all the columns, to all the column which I have mentioned here, like employee salary. If whether they are same, but it is giving a unique number, right? So that's why if our requirement is I want to give the same ranking if the salary is same, then I will use the rank function. Let me use the same order by employee salary in descending, and I want to name this column as RNK. Now you will see the difference between row number and rank. Okay, why it is giving me error? It is giving the rank ordered by employee salary as rank. You have an error in SQL syntax. Check the manual row number. Why it is giving error? Anyone? The import data. No, I have created my own data right now. I will use these functions on the other data sets as well. But let me see, select employee name, employee salary, row number over order by employee salary. Here again I am using order by employee salary descending as RNK, but here it is showing me the error. Which error? You have an SQL syntax error. Check the manual. Let me check the error. You have selected part of code. Okay, so let me select complete again. Okay, so this was the error. Thank you. So here what I am doing, first I have used the row number. What row number will give? It will give the unique values to all the salaries on the basis of salary as a descending. Here I have shown here employee salary on the basis of descending, means highest salary should come first and give the unique numbers. So rank is row number is giving the unique numbers, but here the rank is giving me the same numbers for each same salary, but here it is skipping the next number. Can you see 1, 2, 2 and then 4? Where is the 3? Because it is skipping the next number because it has given the same rank to the records. That's why it is skipping. To overcome this, we have another function, that is dense rank. Now dense rank will give the same ranking, but it will not skip the, let me copy this same. and here I am using the dense rank, and here let me name it as a dense rank, D underscore rank, right? When I will run this, now you will see the differences between row number, rank and dense rank. Can you see? It is giving the same number for the same salaries, but it is not skipping the next part. It is again giving third, fourth, fifth, seventh. If two are same, then it will give the rank. Is it clear? Can you see the difference of these row number, dense rank? Can I use Excel data in MySQL? Yes. Yes, we have already seen how to import the Excel data. In our previous classes, we have already seen. Right? We can, let me give you the demo how we can use. So Excel sheet is a table. So here in the tables, I will right click table data import wizard, and then I will give the browse where my data is available. So let's use movies data which is available on the desktop. Let me check. Okay, this is the movies data. So I'm going to import this, right? So here I will give the path and then click next. Again, click next. So these are the columns which are available. Click next and again click next. Now it will import your data. Again, click next and 39 records has been imported. Click finish. Now when you will refresh, you will see two tables. One is employees and another is movies. This was the Excel sheet. Now I have imported. You can also check, select all the columns from movies table, right? When you will see, it will show all the movies which are available in the Excel sheet, right? So this was the data from the Excel. Is it clear how you can import Ahmed? But right now focus.
Okay,
Focus.
teacher, thank you. Tonight it is heavy raining for us, so I could not hear your voice. So can you repeat how to import it?
I have already give you the demo how we can import our data. Is my voice is clear to all of you? Please, the session is being recorded, so you can also watch after that. But let me complete these topics. At the end, I will see you. I will show you again how we can import the data. Right? Okay, good. At the end, again, I will show you how to import your data. But right now, focus here. We are learning the ranking functions: row number, rank, and dense rank. So row number is giving me the unique numbers for each record. Row number is giving me the unique numbers for each record. Here I have used the descending. If I will use ascending, then it will give the ranking in the ascending as well. Can you see? Now the data has been changed. 90,000 it gave the 10 number. 80,000 8 number. Again 9 number, 7 number, 6 number, right? So it is giving me in the from smallest to largest. But when I will use here descending, sort by descending, order by descending, then it will show me from highest to smallest. Are you getting? So it is giving the ranking position for each employee salary. Is it clear to all of you? Yes, please write in the chat if this thing is clear. You cannot add symbols here in the Excel, in the SQL. When you will export this data, you can also export this in Excel sheet. Then there you can add whatever symbols you can in your data. Right? Okay. Now let's use some other window functions like lead and lag. Lead itself means the next order. Lag means the behind or previous order, right? So if I want to find the position of my record next or previous, you can use this lead and lag functions. Like here, if I want to select employee name again, employee salary, and here I am going to use the lag function. For the lag, it will take two parameters. One is the column which you want to show in your data, like I'm going to show, I'm going to see the salary, employee salary, and the next parameter means how many numbers of previous position you want to see. Right now, let me write it here 1, and let me use the over clause. In the over clause, I want to use order by employee salary again, because salary we can make it ascending and descending, right? So here I am going to use descending, and here I am going to name this column as my previous salary. I want to see the previous salary of the record, right, from employees. Okay, now when I will run this, you will see another column. Here you can see the previous salary column. So here you can see the first record is null because there is no any salary before this 90,000. So that's why it is null. And here you can see 90,000 because its previous salary was this 90,000. And here you can see 80,000 because the previous salary of the employee was 80,000. Again, you can see 80,000 because the previous employee salary was 80,000. Here you can see 50,000 because the previous employee has the 50,000. 40,000 because the previous employee has 40,000. In order to see the next salary, now you will see the difference. If I want to see the next salary employee, so here I can write employee salary, the next parameter 1 over, I want to see the order by employee salary in descending again. And here let me write as next salary. So it will show me the next salary of the employee. Right? When I will run this, you will see the difference between lead and lag. So here you can see the next employee has 80,000. That's why it is giving 80,000. Again, the next employee has 80,000. It is giving 80,000. 50,000. So it is giving 50,000. And the last record will be null because there is no next salary from 22,000, right? So here the lead will show you the next records and the lag will show you the previous record. Is it clear? So these are the concepts, the function of the calculation of these functions. Just understand the concept, why the lag is used, why lead is used. According to your requirement, you will use. If you want to find the ranking, then you can use these three functions: row number, rank, and dense rank. Row number will give you the unique records. Rank will give the same records, same position for the same records, but it will skip the next one. But here dense will not skip the next value. It will show you all the records and it will give you the ranking. If 2 has the same, it will give the same rank, but it will not skip the next position. Is it clear? Yes, please. I know these are some advanced functions, but they are very much useful. If you want, if you understand it, just practice and then you will understand it better. Any questions in these window functions? Yes, please. I need answers from all of you. Yes, Ibrahim, Hafsa. Ahmed, clear? Good. Should we move to the next topic? Because we have 2 more topics to cover. Okay, good. Now let's move to the next topic. So we can also use the aggregated function as window functions, as I told you before. Let me show once again. Aggregated functions as window functions. So what are the aggregated functions? As I already told you, like select, let me use average of employee salary, maximum of employee salary, again minimum of employee salary, we can also use average, maximum, minimum, sum of employee salary. So these are the aggregated functions. Aggregated functions means the functions that give you the summary of all the records, right? So here I have used from employees. Now how I can make these functions as aggregate functions? First, let me run these functions. Can you see? It is giving me only a single value, a single output for complete data. For complete employee salary, it is giving me a single output. Like for average, it is giving me a single output. For maximum, it is giving me single output. But I want to see all the columns along with these functions. So what I will do, I will use all the columns along with these aggregated functions. It will give me an error if I don't use window functions, right? It says that you have to use the group by, but group by has limitations, like it will not show you the complete. So here I will make this as a window function. To make this window function, I will use the over clause. You can simply use over clause as well without order by and partition by. Like let me name this as average salary. Here again I will use over clause, and I want to make this as maximum salary. Again let me use the over clause to make these functions as window functions. So this is the minimum salary, and here let me again use the over clause, and here I will write the sum of salary. Right now when I will run this, you will see all the columns along with these window functions. Can you see? You can see all the columns of your data along with the same output, which first it was giving a single output, but here for each window, for each record, it is giving me the separate output. That's why this is called as a window function. Means it will create a separate window for each record. Now I think you will understand it better why these functions are called window functions, because it creates a separate window for each row. Is it clear to all of you? Yes, please. It's clear now, right? More clear. If you want to make it more clear, then you have to practice. Without practice, you will not understand. Okay, good. Now let's move towards the next topic, that is common table expression. So why common table expression is used, and what is the purpose of this common table expression? Basically, common table expression will create a temporary table for you. A temporary table within a query. Its scope will be up to that query will run. When the query will be completed, the scope of this common table expression will be destroyed. If simply I can define, common table expressions are temporary result set that can be referenced within the query, like in the select statement, insert, update, or delete statement, they make complex queries easier, read and maintainable. Means it will make a format to write complex queries, right? And this is the syntax. The query will start with the with clause, and then you will write your temporary table name, right? And the columns are optional here. Then you will write aliases, and then you will write your query. It contains two parts. First is the CTE, means common table expression part, and the second is the main query. How? Let's use this in our practical, and then you will understand this common table expression. Okay, so let me write it here. We are going to cover CTE, common table expression. And why this is used? This is used to make the temporary table or result set, what you can say. And it also makes easier, means it will break down complex queries into simpler one, right? And they are maintainable, and you can say they are reusable. Okay, so this is the definition for city. They create a temporary table. How? Let's use some examples like here. Okay, so what I am going to do for common table expression, let me use another data set, classic models. I think it is not available here. So classic tables, let me download it. I have already provided this website. From here, you can download the classic models database, which is a real-time database. Where it is, download MySQL sample database. Now see how I'm going to import this MySQL sample database. From this link, you can download. Let me share this link as well with you. So in the chat, you can find the link. Please download by clicking on this blue button, download MySQL sample database. When you will click, it will automatically download it. But this will be in the zip format, right? You have to unzip it and then you have to import it. So let me wait. Let's wait. Okay, now it is downloaded. Let me copy this and I want to put it in the folder of page 8. So here, let me make it not page 8, it's page 7, right? In the MySQL, let me put it here. I think it is already available. So this is already available, right? Extract here. So this database is already available, but I have downloaded and I have unzipped here, extracted here. Now how I will import in my workbench? Let's see. So here what I will do, go to the file tab. Here you will find open SQL script. Click that and go towards where your file is available. So my file was available. Let me see. The page 7 MySQL. So this was the file MySQL sample database, right? Click open and it will open it. Now you have to run this. So how you will run this? All the data is already available here, right? Now how I will run this? Just select this complete sheet, Control A, and select execute. When you will click execute, it will automatically run and it will create a database. Let me refresh here. So still it is loading. Still it is running. That's why it is giving not responding, because the data is huge. It has 7-8 tables. So currently it is running. Let's wait. Still it is running. Okay, if you have any questions, then you can ask. Okay, now it has successfully executed. Here you can see, right? And when you will refresh, you will see the classic models here. Can you see here? And it contain the tables, but still it is loading. Let's wait for some more time. Let it finish importing this database. Okay, now here you can see all the tables has been created. When you will refresh, you can see all the tables. Is it clear how I imported the data? Now you can remove this. Yes, please. Is it clear how I imported this classic models database? Why I'm not getting responses from the people? Are you there, everyone? Are you listening? Am I audible? Yes, Ahmed, Daud. Okay, it is clear. Then why you are not responding? Okay, now let's talk about the common table expression. So I have downloaded this database and it contains multiple tables: customers, employees, offices, order details, right? So these are multiple tables which you can see. Now let's see some the first table as customers. I have already double click on this, so now I can use this. It is already highlighted. So let me select all the columns from customers table. So when I will run this, it will show me all the columns which are available in the customers table. Can you see? It contains multiple records. Now let's use the city on this table, right? So city is the common table expression. It will create a temporary table. Now let's suppose there is a problem. We have a problem to solve. Let's suppose I want to find out total customers in each city, right? Let's suppose I want to find out the total customers in each city. I have the customers table, and in the customers table we have customer name, address, city, state, country, right? So I want to find out how many customers are in each city, but I want to use the common table expression. So as I already told you, that common table expression will contain two parts, right? The first part, let me write it here. The first part is to create a city. City means common table expression, a temporary table. So here to start to work with city, I will write with clause first, and then I can write the city name. Let me name the city as city underscore cities. Right? You can name whatever you can according to your requirement. You can name that variable of your choice, right? So I want to find out the customers by city. So I am going to name this city underscore cities, right? Then I will write aliases and I will start this bracket, small bracket. And in this bracket, I will write the query. Like I want to find all the columns. So here I will write select city. And then I want to count. I want to count all the city, right? I want to find the customers in each city. So here I will write count city, right? And here let me write here total customers or total, okay, total customers. So here I will count all the customers, not cities. So for customers, I will write the customer number because customer number is unique for each customer, right? So in order to count the customers, so here I will write customer number group by city, right? So here I will write select city and then count customer number as total customers from which table? From customers group by, means I am grouping the data group by city, right? Now it will show me all the customers which are available in each city. It will count the number of customers with each city, but this is the temporary result I have set in my city underscore cities. Now this becomes a table and you can use this table in your second part. So the second part is the main query. So this is the second part, main query. So here I have to write main query select all the columns from, now the table will become city underscore cities because I have created this as a table, right? And I want to find all the columns from this table. This is the table, right? Now when I will run this, you will find out the customers in each city. So here Nantes is a city in which we have two customers. Las Vegas has one customer, Melbourne has one customer, right? So in each city we have different customers, different number of customers. Did you understand this query? I know this will be a little bit difficult for you. CT means common table expression. Let me write it here. Common table expression. This is a technique. This is a temporary table which you are going to create. As you already know that after from clause, we write a table name. So till now we were writing customers, employees, offices, the table names. But here I have created a temporary table by myself, right? This table I have created by myself and I am using that table. Now it is showing me all the columns from this table, which is created by myself, not available in our database, right? Is it clear? Let me give you another example, a simple example. Let's suppose I want to find, let me give you a simple example to make you more clear. Now focus here. I want to find out maximum, minimum, and average of any numerical data. Let me see which column is available in the customers table. Any numeric column like salaries, credit limit or whatever. We have credit limit, I think. Yes, here you can see the credit limit for each customer. So I want to find out the maximum, minimum and average of credit limit for each customer, right? For each customer, not for each customer, but for total our customers. So minimum and maximum will give a single output, like maximum will be maybe $70,000, minimum will be $1,000 or whatever, and average will be 5,000 or whatever. So I want to find this maximum and minimum using the common table expression. So what I will do, I will create a separate CTE. How? I will use with clause first, with, then I will write my CTE name. Let's name this CTE underscore maximum, then aliases, and then here I will write the query. So to get the maximum, what I will write, select maximum credit limit. Credit limit is the column available in our customers table. Here you can see credit limit, right? So let me copy this. This is the credit limit column. I want to find the maximum credit limit from which table? From customers table. So this will become a separate table for me. Now let me create another city. If you want to create multiple city, you have to give comma and then you have to name the city. Width will only be written once, not again and again. So here for second table, I am going to write minimum aliases and then I will write the query here. So here let me write select minimum and then I will write credit limit from customers. Now this will become a separate table. Now this minimum CT underscore minimum is a separate table. CT underscore maximum is a separate table. Let's create another table, that is CT underscore average. Right, same process, same syntax. Here I will select average of credit limit and then I will write from customers, and here I have created three tables. Now I want to write my main query. So here I will write the main query like select all the columns from, now I am going to give the tables which I have created. So what tables I have created? CT underscore maximum. So here I will write CT underscore max. If I will give only one table, then it will give me the only maximum. Here you will see. When I will run this query, can you see? It is giving only one result because I have written in my main query only one table. But what if I want to write another table as well, which I created CT underscore minimum. Now it will give me the two tables. Can you see? The minimum is the 0.00 and maximum is this one. What about the third table which we created? You can also mention here the third table. CT underscore average. Now it will give me three results. Can you see? Maximum, minimum and average. You can also create, just like we have already created, select minimum, comma, average, comma, maximum, but you can also create using CTE as well. Is it clear? These are the temporary result set, temporary tables which I created. You can also name these column as well, like this is min CL credit limit, and this is the average CL. And what about the maximum? This is the maximum underscore CL. When let me run this once again. Now you will see the maximum CL, minimum CL, and average CL. CL means grade limit. I have written the name here. Is it clear to all of you? Please write in the chat. Did you understand the concept? Okay, good. Very good. What about others? Please give response. Clear. Good. Should I give another example for city? A complex example. These are the simple examples. Should I give a complex example? If you will write yes, then I will give. Otherwise, we will move towards the next topic. Yes. Yes, please give us. Okay. It means you are desperate to learn. Okay. So let me give another example. Let's find out a difficult one. Let's suppose I have a problem. I have to problem to solve. I want to find out customers who placed more than 3 orders. This is the query I have to write using the common table expression. So what I will do, first I will count the number of orders by the customer, and then I will give the condition, right? So first you have to understand the problem statement. What problem you have to find out? So I have to find out the customers who placed more than 3 orders. Now you will understand that I have to join 2 tables, one customer table and the second is the orders table, because in the orders table we have the number of orders, right? In the customers table we don't have any orders table, right? So I have to join these 2 tables. So what I will do, first I will create a query using common table expression. I will create a table that will count the number of orders, and then I will join with the customers to get the customer number or customer name, right? Is it clear? So how I will do this? First I will write with, now I will write, let me write the query name as ct underscore order count. First I will count the orders, right? So I am going to name my city as ct underscore order count aliases. Then here I will write my query. In the query I will write select customer number, because customer numbers are unique ones, right? Then I will count the order number. Count the order number which are available in the orders table. Here you will see the orders table. It contains the order number as well as it contains the customer number. Customer number is the unique, or you can say common column. Customer number is the common column in orders and customers. So here I want to select customer number and I want to count the order number, right? And I want to name this column as number of orders or order count, whatever you can write. Order counts, right? So here I am going to write the number of orders from which table? From orders table, right? From orders table I will count. Now I will group by, because I am going to count on the basis of customer number, right? So here I will write group by on the basis of customer number I am going to group by on the basis of customer number. Is it clear? Now this will become a city. This will become a city for me, and then what I will do, then I will write select in my main query. I will select the customer name because I want to find the customers, means I want to find the customer number, customer names, and I want to check who has more than 3 orders. So in my main query, what I will write, I have to find the customer name and the order counts, right? So first, before writing the column names, let me join first, then I will write the column names. So from customers table, now here I am using the customers table. In the upper query, I used orders table. Here I am going to use the customers table, and I want to give the name customers as C, right? And then I will join this. I want to join this with my this table. So what is the name of this table? This is the CT underscore order underscore count. So I want to join this CT underscore order underscore count, and I want to name this column as COC, CT order count. I'm just giving a simple name so that I can write, I can reference it on the basis of what? Which is the common column in between these two tables. This is a separate table now. Customers is a separate table. Which is the common column, or customer number is the common column. So I will join on the basis of customer number. So I will write C dot customer number is equal to, we have already learned these joins and I know you have practiced, right? So I have to write customer number. Now I have joined these two tables, right? Now let me write the column names which I want to find. I want to find the customer name. So it is available in the customers table, customer name. And the second column I want to find, that is order counts. So order counts is available in COC, means in CT underscore order underscore count table. So here I will write COC underscore order counts. Okay, now let me run this. I have not written any condition right now, but let me run this. Will it run or not? Let me check. Okay, it is giving you have an error in skill syntax. Maybe I have selected the short. Okay, I have to select this complete. Okay, now it is giving me all the customer names with their orders. But I have a condition. I want to find all those customers who placed more than 3 orders. So here I can write the condition where this COC underscore counts, where COC underscore counts is greater than 3. Right. Now let me run this. Can you see? Now all these customers which have ordered more than 3 times. I know this is a little bit difficult, but what I have done, let me repeat it. What I have done, I have created first a separate table which gives the customer number and the number of orders from the orders table, right? And then I joined this table with my customers table. I joined this CT underscore order underscore count which I created here. I have joined this with the customers table using the inner join. If you will write only join, it means you are using inner join. So I have joined using these two tables on the basis of common column, that is customer number, right? On the basis of customer number which is available in both tables. And then I have given the condition. Is it clear to all of you? Did you understand this concept? slowly and gradually this query becomes too long, but the concepts are same, and all the topics which we have learned already needs your practice. These are the logics you have to make, and the logics can be made when your basics are clear. Got it? So this was a common table expression which is used to create a temporary table. Should we move towards the next topic? If it is clear, please write in the chat. I'm not getting responses from you people. Why? Clear. Okay, good. I know this. Move next, please. Okay. So, are you getting these concepts, or these are difficult ones? Be honest. I'm trying to make it easy for you, but I know these topics are complex one. But you have to understand the concepts, right? Now, the next topic which we are going to cover, that are subqueries. Subqueries are just like common table expression. The purpose for using subqueries is also same. It also give you the temporary result set, but this is used a query inside another query, right? Mostly in previous, what you can say, in previous versions, subqueries were used the most, but nowadays common table expressions are being used widely instead of subqueries. Why? Because subqueries have some limitations, right? So if I can define, a subquery is also called a nested query or inner query. It is used query inside a query, usually in select statement or from statement or where statement. Subqueries help you to perform operations where results from one query are needed by another query, right? First you will find a result set from a query, and then you will use that result in another query, right? So let me give you some examples. So these are the benefits of using common table expression. Both are used to break down complex queries into simpler parts, right? And both are reusable, and both are used for readability and maintainability. Why? Because it will break down the complex queries into simpler ones, right? So here are the benefits. It helps in complexity, reusability, and readability. Is it clear? So let me use subqueries, then you will understand it better. Okay. So how subqueries are used? First, let me give you a scenario where you will use the subquery. Subquery. Subquery, this is the same purpose, just like CT. It gives you the temporary result set, right? Used for breaking down complex queries into simpler ones, right? And maintainability and readability, you can write it by yourself as well. Okay, so let's suppose, let me give you a scenario. First, let me write all the columns from customers table. Okay, so this is the customers table. Okay, so here can you see? Let's talk about the credit limit, same column for your understanding. If I want to find the average of credit limit, so simply I will use the average function. Select average of credit limit, right? And here let me write average CL or whatever, you can write your name. from customers. Okay, let me run this. Okay, so this is the average of all our credit limit record. Let me copy this and write it here. This is the average, right? Now let's suppose there is a scenario, the problem statement which we have to solve. We want to find the customers who has more than credit limit more than the average, right? So I want to find out the customers who has the credit limit more than the average. So how I will write the query? I will write simply select all the customers, all the records, all the columns from customers table where credit limit is greater than this one, right? This was the average. And when I will run this, it will give me all those customer records who has more than credit limit, right? From this average. Here you can also verify that their credit limit is more than the average one, right? Is it clear? Is this query is correct or not? I need your answers. Is this query is correct or not? Is this logic correct or not? Does this satisfy this problem? I need answers from all of you. Yes, easy, but is it correct? Yes, Ibrahim, I know this is easy, but do you find is it correct or not? Yes, it's correct. Okay. What about others? Only one person is replying. What about others? Yes, Dawood. How can I get the average of credit limit? I got the average using this average function. You can get the average using the average function. Simple. It is manual. Yes, I got this result. I know this is correct one, but the approach is not correct. Why? Because when I will add some more customers, then this average will become more or less, right? So what if I want to make this as a dynamic one? So I will use the subquery, right? Now here comes the usage of subquery. How? I will write select all the records from customers. I am solving this same problem using subquery, right? So what I will do, I will give condition where credit limit is greater than, here I will write the query. Which query? The same query which is used to get the average. So here I will use the same query inside this query. Right? When I will run this, it will also give me the same result right now. Right? It is also giving me the same result. But this is the dynamic approach. How? When I will add new customers or I will remove the customers, my query will become dynamically. First, it will check the average and then it will get all those customers whose credit limit is more than average. Did you understand this concept? Why we use subqueries? Good. What about others? Hafsa, are you there? Everyone? Ahmad? Ibrahim? Peter? Why Peter is not active? It is logical now. Yes. Good. Because this subquery becomes a dynamic one. First, it will run this query. Now remember, the subquery will run first. First, it will run and then it will check the condition. Right? Then it will run the outer query. First, the subquery will execute, then the outer query will execute. Right? Now let's use some other examples using the subquery. Let's talk about, I want to find the customers. Let's suppose, let me give another example. I want to find the customers who placed at least one order. If I want to find all those customers who placed at least one order, so this is a logical one. If any customer will give an order, their customer number will be in the orders table, right? So here I will write the query using my subquery that I want to find all those customers who placed at least one order. So here I will select the customer number. I want to find the customer numbers, right, who placed at least one order. So here I will write select customer number from customers. From customers table, where here I will write where customer number is present. So logically, if I can explain that I want to find the customer numbers from the customers table who are available in the orders table as well. If a customer number is available in the orders table, it means he gave the order, right? So if I will check the customer number in the orders table, then I can find out that this customer is giving at least one order. So here I will write where customer number in, then here I will write the subquery, and in the subquery I will check that customer number is available in the orders table. So again I will select customer number in which table, from orders table, right? So first it will run this query. It will check the customer number available in the orders table. Yes, the customer number is available. Then show me that customer number. So here let's run this query. Can you see it is giving me all those customer numbers? If you want to check the customer name, then you can write customer number as well as the customer name. Is it clear? Logically, if you can think, make your own logic that whatever customer number is available in the orders table, it means that customer has given any order. So I have checked if the customer number is available in the orders table, then select that customer number and customer name. So here I am writing a query select those customer number and customer name which are available in the orders table, right? So this is also an example of subquery. First it will find out the customer number from orders table and then it will give the result. Got it? So these are some examples of subquery. So let's solve some major problems which I have mentioned here. Analyze data using MySQL query. These are the exercises. First order of each product line, and then we will solve product ranking across product line based on the sales of that product has generated. Right. So I know this will become a hectic for you. Now here comes your exam. So we have to find out the first product ranking across product line based on the sales of the product and first order of each product. First order of each product. If I want to find the first order for each product, let's solve this query first. Let me copy this. And here we are going to solve the exercises. Exercise 1. And the question is, we have to find the first order of each product line. Now we have a table product line. Product line means category. You can call it as category. So I have to find out the first order of each category. Now let's create a query for that problem. Now here, focus here. I have to find out the first order of each product. So I need orders as well as I want to find out the product in the product line. So if you will see the ER diagram, entity relationship diagram for these tables, how these tables are connected. I have already mentioned here the ER diagram here, classic models ER diagram. You can also see this ER diagram here as well. Yes, this one. Right. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tables we have. In the workbench, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tables. And we want to get the product line table as well as the orders table. So orders table is connected with order details. Order details is connected with product lines, and product lines is connected with product lines. Right? Products is connected with product line. So we have to connect all these 4 tables, and then we will create the columns. First, I have to connect all these 4 tables. So first I will connect all these 4 tables. So this thing you have to get using what? Using the joins. Right? You have to find out the first order of each product line. So you have to join all these tables. So let's join all these tables. I want to solve this using the common table expressions. So I will write with, and here I am going to give the column name as first order. So let me write CT underscore first order as, and here I will write the query. I think I have not. Okay. So here I will give the first query, which will give me the first order. So for the first order, first I have to connect all the columns. So what I will select. Right now I'm not writing the column names. So I have to join all the tables. So what I will do, I will join the, first I will join the product lines with the products. Then I will join the products with the orders, right? So all 4 tables I have to join first. Is it clear? So first let me join product lines. Product lines table, and I want to name this as PL. This table I want to give this as PL because I want to join this product line with the products first. So let me write here join on the basis of join with the products table, and I want to give the product as P on the basis of PL dot, which is the common column in both. In the product line, you will find product line, and in the products, you will also find the product line. Can you see? So on the basis of product, line. So here I will write product line is equal to P dot product line. First, let me write all the columns and let's run this query. If I will select only the main query, it will also execute. Let me check. Okay, now what it has done, it has joined this product lines and products table together, right? But I have to join the order details as well. So which is the common column in order details and products? We have product code is common, right? So on the basis of product code, I have also want to join with the which table? Order details. So join order details, and let me name this as OD. On the basis of what? On the basis of in the product lines, not in the product line, in the order details. Order details, we have product code. So on the basis of product code, OD dot product code is equal to, also available in which column? In the products, we have product code. So P dot product code. Let me run this now. 3 tables are combined. Let me execute this. Can you see? All these 3 tables has been combined. Which tables? Product lines, products, and order details. But we have a 4th table to combine, the orders as well. And what is the common in orders and order details? We have order number, right? So again, we will join which tables? Order details and orders. So order details. So here I will write order details as order details we have already joined. So here the next we have to join orders. Let me write as O, and I want to join this on the basis of O dot order number is equal to OD dot order number. Right? Let me execute this. Now all 4 tables are combined. All 4 tables are now combined. Now I can get all those columns from each 4 table, right? But my query was to find out the first order for each product line, right? I have to find out the, so what I will do, I have to use the rank as well, because first I will give the rank and then I will get the first number of that order. So what things I have to use? First I have to use the O dot order number, and then the second column I need, that is the rank, P dot product line as well. I need P dot product line because I have to find out the category. And then the third column, I will give the rank. So here you can use the rank function over, and here inside the rank, I will partition by, because I want to make the groups on the basis of PL dot product line. Right, so here I will write the PL dot product line. Here it is also product line, L is capital. Okay, so these 3 columns I need select order number, P dot product line. Then I'm going rank partition by product line. Okay, so I have to close this and I will use the order by order number. Order by O dot order number. Okay, so here let me give this column name as RNK. Now let me execute this. Okay, now it is giving me the ranks, right? Can you see all these ranks on the basis of product line? Now here I will give the condition, but I will give the condition in my main query. So here I will use the condition select order number. Then I want the product line. Then I want only order number and product line I need from which table? From the table which we have created. CT underscore first order. What was the name? Let me see. This was the name of our table. Let me copy this. And here I will write from this table. And here I will give the rank where RNK is equal to 1. Now it will show me only the rank products which are at the first rank. Let me execute this. Okay, the unknown product line. Okay. Sorry, I have written product, not product line. Okay, so let me run this. Okay, can you see it is showing me all those products, but it is repeating. To give the unique value, you can use the distinct keyword. Distinct will give the unique numbers. So here I will write the distinct keyword. And when I will run this, it will give me all those columns. Can you see? Now it is showing me the order number for each category. The first order which comes for the first category. Is it clear? Now we have solved the first order of each product category. So this is the query. I know this is a little bit complex, but you have to solve it when you will doing the practice. Now understand the concept. So let's first let me write in the chat. Is it clear? Should I explain this query or it is clear? Should I explain this query? Yes, please. Okay. Okay, so what I have done, first understand the problem. The problem is I have to find out the first order from each category. I have to find out first order from each category, from each product line. So what I have done, first I connected all 4 tables because I need the product category and orders, but they are separate from each other. They are indirectly connected with these tables as well. So I have to connect all these 4 tables in order to get the columns. So first I connected all the columns. I connected all the columns using joins. You can see simply I used join on the basis of common column in each table. Right? First I joined using the common column and also I gave the rank to each product. And then simply I use the condition that get those order number and product line which has the rank 1. Got it? Clear? Understood? What about others? I have already repeated in previous classes. Daud, have you joined the previous class in which I explained joins, inner join, left join, right join? Here I am using inner join. Simply understand that joins are used to combine two tables. Yes, I have joined using the common column, right? For each table, I have joined the common column. Is it clear? Good. Okay, now let's talk about the second. Quite difficult, but we are gonna practice a lot. Yes, practice is must. This is not difficult. Why? Because all these concepts we have already understand. These concepts are already clear because we are joining, simply we are joining the tables and we are using those columns from other tables. Like in Excel, we used Power Pivot to combine multiple tables, right? And then we use different columns from different tables in our pivot tables. Do you remember that? Do you remember the Power Pivot and pivot tables in Excel? Same is the case here. But here we are using joins instead of Power Pivot. Got it? Product ranking across product line based on the sales of that product has generated. Product ranking across product lines. So here the next is the top. Let's find out top three. Top three products ranking across product line based on the sales. Can you solve this problem? If I will give you, you have to find out top three products. Same is the case, just we have done right now. You have to do the same. Just you have to give the condition. Top three product ranking across product line based on the sales. Here you have you can find the quantity ordered and price each. When you will multiply both, you will get the sales. And on the basis of that sales, you have to find the top three products. Will you solve this or should I solve it now? Should I solve it? Because you have other assignments as well. You have to solve other problems. So should I solve? Okay. Let me solve this question. Now try to focus and understand. Same process we will be doing. What process? First we will understand the problem. That I have to find top three products. I have to find top three products ranking. So I will use the rank function across the each category. This is product line is category based on the sales, right? So based on the sales of that product means first we have to find the sales as well. So sales we can get using multiply price and quantity, which is available in which we have available in the order details table. So let's connect all those. First, let me connect all these four tables. Same. We have to find out all these four tables: product lines, products, order details, and orders. From there, you will get the top three products. How? First, you have to connect all these four tables. So same process for connecting. So I am going to copy paste here. So let me copy paste because I have to connect all these four tables again. But I am going to name this city as with city underscore. Let me name this as sale as, and here I will combine all four tables, but I don't need these columns because I will write by my own according to my requirement. These are just joining all 4 tables using the common column. First, it is joining product lines with products table. Here you can see product lines using products table on the basis of product line column. Then this products and order details using product code, and then orders and order details using the order number. So here same I have joined all 4 tables, right? And then what I have done, I want to group by product code and product name and product line. Why I am going to group by? Because I want to find out. But first let me find out the total sales as well. So for total sales, I will sum. What I will do, I will sum which is available in the order details. So here order details OD. I have named OD as order details. So what I will do, I will OD dot quantity quantity ordered. Quantity ordered multiply with OD dot price each. Just like we have done in Excel, multiply quantity and unit price to get the total sales. Same I am doing here, right? So here let me write as total sale, because on the basis of this total sale I have to give the ranks. Clear? So here I have find out the total sales. Now I will find the what things I have to find. I have to find the product code. So here I will write the product code which is available in the product table, and then I will write the product name which is also available in the product table. So here I will write the product name. I have to find out product line as well. So I will write the product line. All these things I need, as well as the total sales. So this becomes and on the I have to find the group by as well, because I want to make grouping. So all 3 columns I have to use in the group by. Right now this will give me all those products on the basis of this total sales. I have used this aggregated function, so I have to use this group by as well, right? So this becomes a single CTE which gives you the total sale. Now I will create another CTE to find out the ranking. So let me give another CTE underscore ranking. I want to name this. Let me give the comma as well. CTE underscore ranking, and here I will write for the ranking. For the ranking, you already know that you have to use the rank function. So I want to select all the columns, as well as I want to find the rank. From which column? From the CTE which I have already created. So here I will use CTE underscore sale. This becomes a table now. So from this CTE, I will use the rank function, and in the rank I will give over, and here I will give order by total sale. I will use order by total sale, which we have created the column using the sum multiply by this one. So here on the basis of total sale, I will give the ranking, right? So here I will use descending because I want to find the highest products in terms of sales. So here I will write R and K, and in the main query now in the main query I will select all the columns from, now I am getting from this table CT underscore ranking, and here I will write where the rank is equal to, where RNK is equal to or not equal to, but I have to find top 3. So I will write in 1, 2, and 3. Whatever the rank comes in the range of 1, 2, and 3, I have to find out all those products. So when I will run this query, can you see? It is giving me top 3 products in terms of sales. And here you can find out the sales as well. Is it clear? I know this will become a little bit difficult for you. Let me take your attendance. Otherwise, in the start, there were 11 or 12 students, but now only 5, 7, 8 students are left. Only 7 students. So I have to take the attendance as well. So this was all from my side. We have completed this MySQL module. I have solved these 2 exercises. Right? These 2 exercises I have solved. And now it's your assignment to solve all these 6 questions. Right? You have to use joins. You have to use rank functions. All these things which we have studied till now. Right? Is it clear how I have solved this question? First, I joined all 4 tables. Then I find out the total sales. And on the basis of total sales, I created the rank. And then I give the condition that rank should be 1, 2, and 3, means top 3. Clear? Please, I need responses from all of you. I know this MySQL is a little bit difficult, but if you will understand, if you will practice, it needs more and more practice. Do you have any questions till now? Did you find it difficult or easy? Daud, Ibrahim, Hafsa? It would be helpful to share these videos as separate since it is to be. Yes, I have shared these recordings are you can ask from the organizer, it will be provided to you. How are going to send? I will share the assignment as well. The organizer will share the assignments as well as I will share in the group, WhatsApp group. After this class, I will share the assignments as well. And you can ask the recordings as well. Right? So no questions. If any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, we have completed our module. Congratulations to all of you. Today's topics were advanced. Window functions, common table expressions, and subqueries, joins as well. These are the advanced topics. You have to do practice. If no questions, should we end our class? Yes, everyone? Why you people are not responding? Ahmed, Daud, Ibrahim, Hafsa. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, so let's end our class and see you in the next week. And again, I am requesting you, please do practice. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you. Thank you. Yes, I will share all these things. I will share.